this shit's Breaking Bad? Y'all niggas think this shit is The Walking Dead? It's not even Fear the Walking Dead. Who do you think you are?
This is the premise of our interview.
Son, I'm the exceptional Negro.
I could not save Storyville, but I could save her.
A divine, sweet, angelic white woman.
She's not white.
She was dark. That's part of the joke, goddammit.
I don't even know what the forget it.
You let me finish. She's not white. She's dark. Chocolated. Carameled. Lightly toasted.
What the fuck?
You told me not to make sure your channel got suspended, so I opted not to say my toasted neglect.
You were scheduled to have your levodopa transfusion this week.
Been tapping my phone?
Mr. de Pointulac has arranged a physician to administer it here tomorrow.
Yeah, it's pretty fucked up to do that behind my back, but whatever.
Also, how did you get access to that? How do you know who he is? This is very invasive.
I'm guessing either Louis can fly, or that is really impractical fucking design.
You are getting access to very precious items from the archives. We suggest you begin on the left.
We couldn't have the actor here. Instead, we will now have him do the scenes that we recorded 6 months ago during the pandemic, and then have you do here on our soundstage in the fictional environment we designed on this high rise that is clearly the background of a green screen.
POWs are malnourished, nothing but bone and sinew. Blood
Sinew,
bitter,
not sinew. Oh, get ready for this narration. You're gonna flip. You're gonna love it.
Auntie told me to stay put and keep away from the door.
Oh my God, she's doing it too!
I told you, you're gonna love it.
Please, if you all learn nothing from this broadcast, I'm going to teach you how to do a proper Cajun accent. It does not start with you twanging your voice like you live in Texas, but for some reason speak like you come from the bayou. It is in your larynx, it is in your throat, it is in your pronunciation. Lips pursed like you're speaking French, but draw down because you don't know how to use that speak, because that was proper people speak, and you are niggerish. Long draws with your words. Slow it down. Not an egg in your throat like English, but specifically like a hot piece of fish in your mouth. It's hard for you to speak like this, but it's going to be easier the more that you do it. Then make affectionate tones. Longer, deeper. Inhale with the diaphragm, not with your nose. Now you speaking Cajun, because I didn't say here, boy, y'all's diction is shit.
She got stuck on the other side and brought the fire back with her.
Can you unclasp my hands, darling?
That's when the Black Angel came.
Came. Oh God. Oh!
Why do y'all niggas have so much laziness that you just chose to re-edit this scene but put an open close eye filter around it?
Jesus, this is so he lands the exact same way. Like you said before, that he tries to line himself up with the camera.
And that's when I guess I was in heaven. So I waited for the pain to go away.
So shit.
Now you want a third. I just need her not to die. Please.
I need her not to die. There's only so few chocolate cinnamon women. Can't lose another one.
The White Angel, he bit me.
He bit me. White Angel, he bit me.
And I thought, what a strange thing for an angel to do.
What is this fucking dialogue?
That's when the Black Angel came. He was beautiful and strong, and he carried me like I was made of feathers. The White Angel, he bit me right in the neck. And I thought, what a strange thing for an angel to do.
Cut this shit off, bro.
I gotta
Cut this shit the fuck off.
What is it?
Bro, what is she doing?
I don't know. I really don't know.
I'm not concerned about the searing pain in my fucking neck from this nigga taking a big ass chomp out of my larynx. No, what I'm thinking about is like, that's such a strange thing to do. Someone bite me. Like, what the fuck is... I can't take this shit. What the fuck? Oh, God. And the thing is, she's so aged up that she sounds retarded when she talks like this.
How old is this character supposed to be?
Well, she's supposed to be 14, but then they cast like a 19-year-old actress to play her.
How are you looking at him if your eyes are fucking shut? I understand I always want to make this a dramatic scene from her perspective, but like him telling her a funny joke and then biting into her.
And then I tasted it. And right away I felt strong as a streetcar.
Why would you? So he cuts his arm open and you see him do that, but you're not trying to turn your mouth away from his blood since you live in this time period and you know about shit like typhoid, tuberculosis, and all the other shit that is a blood transferred disease, and you're not like and then tastes like chicken.
And what I thought were angels were really hell demons.
That's the gayest shit I ever heard.
But seeing as Mama died, and Auntie, she was burnt up too, I decided to make the best of it.
How did you turn so fast?
I hate this. And she doesn't go through the same. And she doesn't even eventually go through the same pain that Louis did. She just like turned. She just drinks some blood. I have fangs. And yeah, she's got those Twilight contacts. Ah, it's bad.
I had a lot of questions.
Oh my God.
Oh,
if she's supposed to be 14, I'm 21. God damn.
I told you.
Bitch, you not with that jawline. What the fuck?
We can hear people's thoughts.
What?
It's a special trick only folks like us have. Like the nails and the teeth.
Ha ha ha. See, they can speak to each other because they're both exceptional Negroes.
They got the nigga powers, and their white master can't hear them making their plans to go through the Underground Railroad. The fuck out of here. Y'all knew exactly what you were doing with this shit.
Instead of just one exceptional Negro, now we have ourselves an exquisite and magnificent Negress. Look at her hair of fine curls, her eyes of crimson fire, burning with the rage of her ancestors. The skin kissed and honey misted auburn, the cinnamon and cocoa butter. Yes, this is an exquisite black woman. Find the skin of this.
All right, shut up, Carl. Just shut it and move on.
That's where we burn bodies.
Why do we burn bodies?
Burn bodies.
Uncle Les and Daddy Lou are rich.
She calls the black one Daddy, because of course she does. Oh, Christ, please kill me quickly.
There's always the birds and the beasts.
Or you can endeavor on an experience that feels like eating syrup while riding on the wind.
Nigga, that was gay.
That's the gayest shit I ever heard.
You know, she's looking at him like, that's gay, Uncle Les.
Oh no, that is not the face you want your actress to make. Holy shit.
Young girl?
Why are you humming?
So you already know how to lure people now? Like you just turned into a vampire 5 minutes ago.
Oh, I do declare, everything's different. The men I thought was angels was hell demons. And... Oh, what's that? Oh my. I smell a white man. Oh, you got some big old arms on you, boy.
Jesus Christ.
And when she first goes hunting, the first person she gets is not a down man on his luck. No, it can't be a white man, because remember, these are white liberals, so you know they're commies. No, we don't feed on the untermensch of our society. These men, while in poverty, are supposed to be the enriched and disenfranchised members of the proletariat. No, we eat the pigs. We eat the white man. If you wanted to be really Carl about it, you could say that there's something here about a black woman that's choosing to eat white men. She gets kind of joy from it.
Yeah, and the other guy was white, wasn't he? The drunk.
A white drunk, but you see, he wasn't tall, dark, and racist.
I said, where are your parents?
Now call her a nigger.
Why the fuck would you say that? That's so
No! This chocolate girl's eating my neck! No!
There's been too many references to the devil.
What the fuck was that camera zoom? What the fuck was that?
I have no idea.
We gotta get the angle of him sliding in to stop her. Gonna do real dramatic, like it's gonna just be like it's Scorsese. Also, why is she not narrating the first time she hunted a person?
Because
as I stood there looking at this downtrodden poor man, I smelt her wafting on the breeze, sweeter than fine wine. I went chasing after it and found myself in front of a white man. But then I started whistling, and he kept getting closer, and my hunger started to deepen. And before I knew it, my mouth was in his throat, and I drank, and it was more tasty than Coca-Cola.
You ain't a girl. You a devil.
why did you repeat him?
Why did you smile like that?
You gonna wake up feeling a whole lot of things.
And why are
Oh,
you
good.
carrying around bodies in public?
True.
What?
True.
And you see people like, you got a horn player out there. It's well lit outside. I mean,
You didn't even wait for the fucking streetlights to get put out, which is also a very bad detail that you shouldn't have included. People have to go outside to snuff out the streetlights. Niggas are still out there. And then you coming back with a girl that nobody's ever seen before in your domicile. She won't be unaccounted for. I can already feel it. But she a black woman. Ain't nobody care about no niggas back then in Starville. That's worse. Because we're not dealing with normal racism. We're dealing with white liberal racism.
yeah.
Not even people who would have been associated with her family would be asking about her. They just assume she died in a house fire despite them not finding the bones.
Bad taste in your mouth from the cop.
And also, there's a nigga right there!
Yeah, she's covered in blood too. Oh, Jesus Christ.
I'm so hungry. I think I'm gonna die.
More tomorrow, okay?
Please.
Histrionics.
Women.
In a better show, they'll both look at themselves, they'll both look at each other and be like, ugh, niggas.
Claudia!
Oh, she killed the motherfucker across the street.
You two dumbasses are so fucking dumb that you took your eyes off the very clearly peckish, young, juvenile vampire. And y'all dumbasses stood there clucking like hens and let her eat the nigga across the street like a poor boy.
You suck them like frog legs and burn them like trash.
You suck them like frog legs and burn them like trash. They're human garbage. What an asshole.
Jumping up the stairs, okay.
Wee. What the fuck are you doing? What the hell?
When daddy wasn't looking, I would stick my hand in the sunlight just to see how it burnt like fire across my fingertips. It gave the thrill of being a vampire just that much more enjoyment.
Rules of fools, Daddy Lou.
Keeping you safe, Lil Wave.
She talked to the book again.
Why do you talk to the book?
The book is my friend.
Why is she sleeping in your coffin? Why didn't she get her own?
Yeah, she's 14. That's not good. No, that's not okay. See, in the movie, it was kind of like, child parent thing, but like this kid is 14. This is weird.
Hey, y'all motherfuckers acting like a fucking gay married couple, bickering and commenting on the weird shit she does. Like this is supposed to be like, hey, it's just like in real life. Didn't this nigga just hate her? Wasn't he annoyed with her creation?
Yeah.
He was literally resistant to changing her. And now you're just like, why did you talk to the book again?
Well,
It's
you
broken.
got it. You have to entertain like the fag hags who watch the show. They love seeing gay shit between two hot guys. They like to think they're LGBT adjacent because they watch shit like this.
Y'all motherfuckers think you're queer adjacent, but I feel like you should be prison adjacent.
They speak in French. They gonna fight now.
They gonna fight now. This fucking dialogue. She's 14, not 4. What the fuck?
So y'all niggas aged her up from 9 to 14, so you could have yourself all the teenager I told you they were gonna do this. You age her up so you can have all the quirky teenage shit, like trying to go out on dates and fucking do dumb shit that is quirky for a black girl in 1910 times Louisiana to do. But that doesn't make fucking sense. because Louis would know this since he's been a vampire for X amount of years. Sure, he didn't fucking deal with them as anything else other than fucking food, but he wouldn't ask dumbass questions like this.
I could take her measurements so as not to distress her any further than she already is.
It's so soft!
Oh, God.
The face that Louis makes in this scene.
I'm gonna beat the shit out of this girl.
Louis, this girl is driving me up the fucking wall. We need to teach her the idea of being incognito. She's fucking exposing us everywhere she fucking goes. We had to kill the tailor last week, and that man was the only one who knew how to make the pants that work for my massive dick. She's ruining shit. She's ruining everything, Louis.
It's just me, my pen, my brain, my heart, and the blood of the streetcar conductor I drained after he got off work.
What the fuck? I'm hurting. I mean, you see how well they did Claudia in the original film. That got Kirsten Dunst an Oscar nomination.
I had a mother once, and Louis, he had a wife. He was mortal, the same as she, and so was I.
Claudia.
You made us what we are, didn't you?
Stop her, Louis.
Did you do it to me? It's so soft!
You're just ruining it. Look at my lips. You're ruining it.
Nigga, your fucking shit creaks. What the fuck you mean?
Creak. And that's just their dicks.
And then y'all niggas CGI'd a fucking light bug. And you're still CGIing the light bug despite when the cap is on, you can just put a real one in there. Y'all niggas are filming this in my state. It's not hard to find a light bug.
How does it work? Love between two men.
He puts his dick in my ass.
Stop it, Carl.
We're going to get
music.
You're going to upset and offend your Muslim audience.
It's not me, it's the show. The show is doing this hokey shit.
It would be hilarious if you just walked and said, Judaism #1 bitch. Shabbat shalom.
I thought Louis was your god.
No, but he's his cook. You made notes about people. Pilot, co-pilot, attendant. Do they know they work for a vampire? Security details. 3 cars for little me. A non-disclosure agreement? How do these arrangements work? How much money? Rashid. Reference to Louis, always Mr. de Pointdulac. I serve a god. It's my honor. Makes martinis like he worked at Duke's. Electronic mailbox? Does Louis enforce this kind of language? Why?
It's like he's gathering notes on the
Oh no, I get that. All I know is that he said is something along the lines of, "What is big and game?" That's what it looks like.
What? No, what is his end game? That's what it says.
Okay.
Dear new diary, nice to meet you.
Oh, her narration is shit.
When I won. I have my own room now, which is good.
How the fuck did you build this?
Time flies. How old are you again, Uncle Liz?
160.
159.
Why are you lying about your age? You're a fucking vampire. You should not have vanity about your age, because you do not age.
But Jay, they're gay.
You have a kid. Adopted her off of Liberty Street.
You think you and her uncle are the right people to adopt an orphan?
Bitch, do you want him to walk in this room and drain everybody dead?
She doesn't know who they are. Not exactly.
She knows that her brother can tear the fucking doors off the hinges and beat the fucking shit in all the way down the hallway.
Exactly. That's why she asked, you okay to adopt? You over here like busting doors into my house. You clearly have anger issues.
We can pay you in installments.
You and your white daddy doing fine in the quarter.
Yo, white daddy.
That's not an inaccurate statement.
True.
You forget what I did to that dog, Grace?
Yes, correct. Threaten her. Stop being an exceptional Negro and start being a violent nigga.
That's nice. Where'd you learn that?
Kissing on top.
And then, as I stood there staring at them, a shucking and jiving inside of the cab of the car, I felt a burning ache down in my legs. But it wasn't really my legs. I know it wasn't my stomach. I didn't really feel all that hungry, but not for meat.
You're joking, But she actually says that later.
I can't quite put it into words, but it's like something opened up in my head, in my body.
And it's like, bitch, how do you feel anything? You're a vampire. You should not feel arousal. I think the creators of this show really misread the scene when Claudia was looking at that naked chick in the window in the first film. She was looking at her because she was like, am I ever going to grow into that? Not because she wanted to fuck her. That's weird. Oh my god, that sped up effect is so shit.
I've been 18 for 7 months now. And it's time I started acting like it.
This makeup makes her look 43.
It's true though. She looks fucking like the fact that she can pass for older. It fucks up the whole eternal child thing. Like, what's the point of her having like a dilemma?
Part of it is because if you take her out of the fucking hair that you put her in, then she looks older. But then I would say anyone would look older if you stopped wearing pigtails. But then it's like you put her in the outfit of a modern woman flapper, and it's like I literally think she just aged from 18 by 26 years.
That's why they should have just kept her a little girl. Why did they just keep her a little girl?
Like, why did she get that dark circle directly under her eyebrows? Like, that's not what contouring is supposed to do. She's got a fucking Klingon forehead. What the fuck is going on with her cheeks? Why does her lip complexion have the look as though she's been sucking on the same sour jolly for 16 hours? What the fuck is going on with her body and figure? What happened to her hips? What happened to her chest? What happened to her side profile and her silhouette? What the fuck did you do to her hair that it just disappeared from her head and all the way underneath the goddamn hat? Did she cut it off? Did you let her cut it off? Did you make her cut it off? Why did you choose the unflattering color of red uncrimson with brown? Because it's specifically cherry red, brown fucking crimson jacket clashing with the dark red sequin bottoms. Why is she not wearing a normal fucking skirt? Why do you have her wearing white tights, which conflicts with the red and the brown? Why did you choose all these fucking colors?
I wear better though.
And why do you have her in a fucking bonnet? All women wear the bonnet. What the fuck is going on here? Who is in your department? Who is in your wardrobe department? I want to choke on myself. That's not period accurate. Oh my god. Oh, it's not even near vaudeville times. That's like in the 1930s. What are you doing? She still looks too fucking old, but now there is no fucking way you're gonna tell me that this character is 14.
Darky playing dress up in the dark.
Darky playing dress up in the dark.
Oh fuck! That's good. Oh, that's good.
Diary, his name is Charlie. He's got veins like rivers. They flow right down his arms.
Oh my god, I was joking about the boy. You got some big old arms. Oh my god. Oh my god.
So she's just basically just having like a normal childhood development, despite the fact that she cannot grow old and she's supposed to have an emotional dilemma over that.
What the fuck is happening right now?
I've lost my appetite. I can't sleep, which is boring as all get out when you're stuck in a coffin waiting for the big hand to hit 9 and the little hand to hit 3.
Yeah, cute, but...
I'm what?
You're a light-skinned nigga.
Bitch, you can't act. I don't date no acting bitches.
I can't take you to the fucking speakeasy. What would the other niggas say about me? I figured that if I was gonna be of the devil, I might as well start doing some sinning of my own. Again, why am I writing your dialogue for you guys?
I don't want to hear fucking narration throughout a whole episode. Shit. I'm glad that she shut the fuck up.
You're just glad she shut the fuck up so that you don't have to hear me bitching about her fucking accent.
Oh, so now I'm thinking about it. Like, damn, like you could have had a lot more material if she kept talking.
Yeah, you really could. You could actually be able to, have his character actually flavor the text with her real dialogue and her opinions and thoughts, since it's supposed to be her innermost thoughts of the journal. Things that could actually interplay into the scene of how she was experiencing, try to ease people into the fact that you made her fucking black.
Yeah. Mr. Ed is also, not having it. I don't like this demonic shit.
If I felt like I could do the nay and saying it at the same time, I would make that joke, but I feel like that'd be a little bit too much. But at the same time, can we address how this nigga's doing a lot of back rubbing?
Yeah.
Like, my guy, I think you need to put your hands like a couple of inches to the south. You sure are rubbing up her lower abdomen.
Don't do it, nigga. Don't do it. Yeah.
Claudia, you don't even look like a girl.
Makeup is very shitty.
Look like a whore. Like a whore.
Nigga, can you stop rubbing her back?
We live in the post-Me Too world. You can't go any lower. The horses are like, come on, nigga. Read the room, nigga.
We want you, nigga.
I feel loose.
What? What? What the fuck is that supposed to be?
No! You did not just make this character say that! No! No!
Oh, God. Relax, Carl. Jesus.
I feel dirty.
I feel loose.
I was, and I bit him, and now he...
Look.
Easy to get carried away.
Please save him. Turn him.
You drained him dry. Now go on. Clean up after yourself.
Wait, is this supposed to be seen as cruelty? Like he's giving it to her real, like you dumb bitch, you killed him. The fuck you want me to do? Go clean up and burn his ass.
Drinking his blood sweeter than cherry soda, I realized that I had drained my dear sweet Charlie, and the best way I'd remember him is by naming the condition of a muscle spasm after his death. And that's how we got the name China Horse. The only way this scene would have been funnier is if he had actually had a vampiric muscle spasm because she started sucking the shit out of him and they started sucking his dick. Get the dialogue the exact same, but he's on the fucking table convulsing and spazzing him.
I feel loose.
And then when he goes to pick up his hand, he just hits his dick, and then you put in a sound effect and it goes boing.
Stop squirming and watch.
This is what Chipotle does to your body. I love how his afro is still kind of intact.
That's the wildest fucking part.
You can't destroy that black power. Yep, it's still there. You can see.
And even then, as your skin fades into mush, that black will stay and the soul will glow. Just play the slow down version of Soul Glow.
Like a demonic slow down Soul Glow. Just let your soul glow.
You're all right, it'll pass. You got us.
I don't want you.
You guys suck.
I don't want you.
I don't think
I want Charlie.
I don't think gay adoption should be legal.
I want dick, not this. No.
Vivid writer, isn't she?
a singular style.
The baggy ass pants you got on, bro. Fucking parachute pants.
Not you with the golf club fit. What, you got a midnight match with Tiger Woods?
Claudia was
a very bad actress.
The oh-so-delicate balance of our oh-so-delicate household was shattered. The fantasy of happiness burst.
Every time you fucking speak, you sound like a bad novel.
You mean an Anne Rice novel?
Oh, fuck you. I haven't even read her shit. And I'm just like, fuck you. I'm talking about, like, the book this was based on.
Okay, fair.
Is she crying or laughing? What the fuck?
Oh my god, there's so many facial expressions happening here. Oh good, I paused just well enough to capture all of them. So, we have ourselves catatonic, then worrisome, manic laughter, then whatever the fuck this is, weeping, but like one eye looks like she's gone cockeyed.
Because those fucking contacts.
Staring at the camera's all. Oh, I can hear the fucking shitty writing. But you be wrong, diary. I'm not mad. I'm not mad at all. Fucking Christ.
I mean, this is supposed to be some kind of insanity moment. Like in the movie, she was always going insane over the fact that she was getting older and her body stayed the exact same way. But see, they like to bring that shit up when it's convenient here, and it's not even that big of a fucking deal. They don't treat it like it is. So like, what the fuck's she going insane over?
Well, CJ, she's going insane over the same thing that every woman goes crazy over. Dick.
Well, let me tell you something, you stuck-up, flower-covered, $3 fancy.
Why are you talking to the diary like it's a person?
I'm doing just fine.
So cringe.
And how do I know that? And the last boy I killed, the last boy I'll ever love in this world.
You went on one fucking date, bitch.
One fucking date, woman. Literally one fucking date.
And even he wasn't even sure if it was a date. Even he was like, I don't know if this is a date. You kind of young and shit. I don't know.
Boy, too scared to touch your ass, and you just went ahead and sucked him dry instead of sucking his dick. You should have sucked his dick instead of sucking his blood. That's you. That's your fault. Oh, well, wait, don't tell me. I put my arm in the sun because I wanted to feel the hurt. Yes, just like all the other goth white women like you. Good job.
Yeah, that was terrible.
Every single one of those corpses has some soft part of it lopped off.
Your penis! It's that time again, Jay. Time for our weekly gaslighting.
By Keith Olbermann.
Claudia and her diaries. There's so much beautiful prose in Anne's work, and we wanted to figure out a way to get some of that into the show.
Well, you didn't. You fucking didn't.
So the voiceover changes and the perspective changes. All these half-hour comedies have a great way of doing it. They have these fake documentaries where they can turn to the camera and tell you exactly how you're feeling.
Oh, God.
Are we going to have a perspective change to Lestat?
That'd actually be more interesting. Though I don't think it'd make the show any better.
You'd have to stop calling the show Exceptional Negro and start calling it Depressed, Droopy, French Fag.
She's a pretty dark killer. What would it be like to be trapped in the chemical stew of puberty for your entire existence? We are looking at the portrait of the troubled teen.
No! She's not a troubled teen. She is a vampire. There's no more hormones. There is no hormonal loss of self-control. There is, oh my, I'm getting a case of the vampiric vapors. None whatsoever.
Also, she's supposed to be a fucking child, not a teenager.
Y'all niggas wanted to have your cake and suck the dick too. My lord, you have no self-control. And you have the audacity to say, we planned it that way. We wrote it like that. You're fucking crazy.
The idea of a sexual awakening in the midst of this, unfortunately, in the confines of our story, your first date becomes your first homicide.
You chose for it to be your first homicide. What sexual awakening? No hormones. Are y'all niggas prepared to just keep lying to your audience and gaslighting them? Oh, we wrote it like this, but damn, isn't it crazy how she just killed him?
They wanted her to be a teenager so they could do more sexual shit. Like the gay shit wasn't enough.
I told you that they would do it. But you see, that's worse. Because wouldn't it be more wouldn't it be more disgusting and terrifying that she wanted to bite him and change him so that they could be together forever? And she's like, I'm gonna give you the best night of your human life. And he's like, human? Oh. And she's like, take me, Charlie. He's halfway fucking exhilarated and horrified. Like fucking Fry and all the rest of them in the Snoo episode. Just and thus, with the Charlie horse in his dick, as he lay there half dying, he's like, I love him, change him. And he, our exceptional Negro, our exceptional daddy, is telling her, I don't know, we can change him. Lestat just cuts his fucking neck. Like, oh no, we can't change him now, my little darling. He is dead. Because it's like, no, I'm not changing another human. I refuse to. Something actually interesting that would actually lead to her development to resentment and hatefulness. Because you can't make her resentful against the two of you for something she did. And to then have her say, come on, you can save him, when this nigga is bone dead dry. It would make more sense if he was like right on the cusp. He just chose to procrastinate and wait so he died so he could say, oh, I can't do it, he's dead. And her know that he specifically did it so that he would die, so that he didn't have to bother, and then saying she hates him, and then she goes to bury him, and he's like, oh, no. And she's fighting with him the entire way. No. Just struggling to keep his body out of the fucking furnace. And they end up ripping him in half with her holding on to the lower end. Or you want to do it the other way around. He tears off his legs and throws them in. And she's sitting there on the ground caressing his face. No, Charlie. Oh, excuse me. No, Charlie. Charlie, no, Charlie. He has to pull the fucking arms from her, and he says some shit like, I will tear him from you limb from limb if I have to. Then start throwing him the fire, start it up, and she's trying to sob and cry, and he picks her up by the fucking arms, put her in a fucking full Nelson, and makes her fucking watch like, this is what I was trying to tell you, little Belladonna. You need to learn, is you need to be away from these disgusting humans. That would have been actually good. Then you could be able to say, okay, we're clearly going to take some dividends here, so let's really start trying. But no, you go the cooked route. It's like, oh, look at this sweet little dollop of sugar plum loveliness and caramel, looking like a Werther's original. Look at his baby face. Look at his eyes. Look at his little cute lips. Look at his not so big but just big enough nose. Look at him. Isn't he adorable? Look at him. Look at him. Don't you just want to fuck him? Things disgust me. Things disgust me week after week.
It's pretty rough.
And the worst part is because y'all niggas chose to go with fucking strawberry syrup. You got this shit dripping off her fucking lips. And it's very clear that it's not blood. Because blood does not drip like that. It's not that viscous. So I'm just distracted as shit because it's like, you got this bitch drinking cherry cola syrup.
It's probably the same cherry syrup from that ice cream.
She's about to act out like every teen gone wild, and it's going to start by harming herself.
Oh my God.
That was self-harm. Oh God.
I told you. No.
Jesus Christ.
Hollywood, please, I'm begging you, stop using suicide and self-harm occasions. Stop giving these niggas ideas. Oh my God. Oh shit. That is an episode.
That was trash. It was hot garbage.
Just let it shine through.